So when you think about like your future and the music and the activism and everything, like what do you think when you're thinking forward or next steps?
Okay. Okay. So if I'm being real, not like what do I see? So I was asked the other day, a similar question. They were like, in 5 years, like, where do you want to see yourself? And I was just like, I want to be able to know that I can go anywhere in the world and have people welcome me. Like in the sense of like, you can stay at my home or like you can seek shelter here. Like you can, like, I can feed you, I can take care of you. And the reason why is because my vision for Dirty Girl and my vision for myself is I really do see myself being a really big deal, like a really big superstar, a really big voice on in politics. Like I really do see that for myself. And it's because I think one, I know who I am. Like I know that I think I definitely went through a stage where I was just like, I was very like I always downplayed myself. Like you could look at my resume, you could hype me up, like my community could go up for me, and I would be the one kind of like putting myself down and saying like no, like I'm not who they say I am. I'm not that great, whatever. But if I really look at my track record, like there isn't anything I can't do when I put my mind to it. And that's what really excites me about Dirty Girl is like I feel like I finally have all the pieces in place. Like I feel like I finally know like this is what I need to get to that final vision, which really is a movement committed to the liberation of Black girls, women, and femmes, which means across the world, there's gonna be girls, women, and femmes engaging in their local politics in a way that is so fierce and that speaks to the urgency of this present moment, which is we are not safe. We are not okay. And we have to do something about it. And I also say that because I've seen how Dirty Girl makes people feel. I've like there's no there's no way to explain how it feels to finally experience something where you feel like you finally touch freedom. Like you feel like, whoa, like this is how it feels like to actually be running the show. Like this is what it feels like to have my safety and my care and my expression centered. And what people feel like they're able to do afterwards is so monumental. Like all my like I would say the person that co-organized the Houston rally with me, their name is Coy. They're a Black trans femme. And when I first met them, they were like, I want to be a host, I want to be a makeup artist, and I want my own talk show. And with Dirty Girl, when we had the first festival in Houston, I told them like host the show. Like I want you to host it. Like you're the only person that can do it. And they hosted the show, and immediately after, they were granted the opportunity to start hosting more parties in Houston. And now they have like a series of parties they hold in Houston. They now have two residencies where they're actively curating safe spaces for Black femmes, Black queer folks to gather and party and release. Like, and that is so powerful. And then I have in Spring Valley, New York, we held another rally in October. And my co-organizer, I mean, she was already a powerhouse on her own for real, but like we were on this radio show speaking to a Haitian audience, and now she has a radio show. She was granted the opportunity to have a radio show that now has an audience in Haiti and Spring Valley, New York. And it's to say that, like, I always say Dirty Girl makes dreams come true because all that I'm doing as an organization, all that I'm doing as a person is I am giving like, people are telling you what they want and I'm giving it to them. Like, you tell me you want to be a TV host, whatever, like, sure, anything is possible. And I'm just like, I'm just help giving them the resources to paint the picture. Because the thing about being a Black girl or just a marginalized person is people won't see it for you until you see it for yourself. They're not going to be able to paint a picture for you because they've never seen something like you before. And I think that what Dirty Girl is doing is Dirty Girl is saying, yes, shit is so bad right now. Like, don't get me wrong. But let me paint you a different picture. Let me show you that this could be different. This is what happens when we gather and we actually value each other. And what's really beautiful is like people respond to that because they really want it. And Dirty Girl is not even like, I'm not even saying like you need Dirty Girl. Like you can experience Dirty Girl and then you can do it yourself. And I think that's the relationship I want people to have to this organization is like, yes, like you are a part of it. Yes, you align with our values. But at the end of the day, you have full agency over your life. You design the life you want for yourself. Here are the resources. Here's the motivation. Here's the clarity. Now go and do it and leave me alone. So that's the vibe. I think that's the vision for Dirty Girl is like, how do I just keep granting the resources to people to just create what they want to create and do that in a way where we're all moving in the same direction, which is what I mean by movement. Like, I don't want you to do everything I say. I don't want you to be an exact replica of me. I just want to inspire you to move in a similar direction as me. And then after that, like, you do you, I'll do me. But as long as you're moving in the same direction, I'm happy with that.